Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. My name is Renelda Johnson, and I am your representative for LegalShield and IDShield. I want to say thank you to Ms. De La Cruz and Ms. Blankenship for allowing these voluntary benefits for you at Guadalupe County. And I want to spend about 10 minutes with you today, just giving you a brief overview, showing you how the services work and can be of benefit to you and or your family. My number is here. My email address is here. Please reach out to me if you have questions that I can answer for you. We've also built an incredible website for you with very detailed information about these products that I won't go over today. But just so you know, we've been in business for almost 50 years. We protect approximately 4.4 million lives nationwide and in Canada. We have a dedicated network of quality law firms and the best identity theft professionals in all 50 states and Canadian provinces and territories. So, what is LegalShield? We are to attorney and legal fees what a major medical plan is to doctor and hospital bills. You download an app to your phone. Now, wherever you have your phone, you have your firm. Okay. What does that mean to you? Monday through Friday, you press this button that says call my law firm, and you get an attorney on the phone who specializes in the area of law that your situation is in. If you have a consumer issue, you get an attorney that specializes in consumer law. Real estate, an attorney that specializes in real estate law, and so forth and so on. Now, it's unlimited consultation for you and or your family members. If the attorney feels like a phone call or a letter from them will take care of your situation, they'll write one letter or make one phone call per situation, but it's an unlimited number of situations. So we took our son to the dentist to have a tooth extracted. And when we made the appointment, we were told, if you pay cash, you can get a discount. So what did we do? We paid cash. Long story short, 3 or 4 months down the line, we got a letter saying you owe $85. So I took my paid in full bill to the dentist's office and I showed it to him. And the young lady said, Mrs. Johnson, I'm so sorry. The person that gave you that discount was not authorized to do that. As a matter of fact, they no longer work here. Now, don't you feel like the dentist deserves to be paid? And I said, oh, absolutely. The dentist deserves to be paid. I said, my question is, do I need to pay her? That's my question. So I'm going to go home and I'm going to call my law firm and I'm going to get back with you and let you know what their advice is. Well, I called the law firm and I didn't have to get back with them because the dentist wrote a letter on my behalf. He sent me a copy of it and it said to the dentist, go after your former employee who obviously embezzled from you and cease and desist contacting my client for this $85. You say, Ms. Johnson, it's $85, but it's the principle of the thing. Okay, these are the kinds of everyday situations that we wouldn't call an attorney for because it doesn't make economic sense to pay an attorney $300 an hour to recover $85. So that's the kind of access that you'll have as a LegalShield member. Contract and document review, use this button here to submit up to 15 pages of any contract or document. Now you have an attorney to help you make better personal and financial decisions. Many of us, we sign contracts and documents all the time, not necessarily knowing what the fine print may be taking away while the bold print is giving. Now you have someone to watch out for that fine print. If you have questions about your taxes, or if you ever get that dreaded letter saying the IRS wants to audit you, you have access to a certified tax attorney. My husband and I got that letter saying the IRS wants to audit you, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. We contacted our law firm. A certified tax attorney called us back and gave us instructions. We followed those instructions. About 3 weeks later, we got another letter saying we no longer find it necessary to audit your records. We don't know what the attorney said, but we were so empowered to be able to have that kind of access. Civil trial defense is built into this plan for you and your spouse. So if you face a covered civil lawsuit, you start out today with 60 hours of the law firm's time, prepaid and tucked away just in case of a lawsuit. There's some pre-trial hours there also. Now, for those of you who have been members for a while, thank you for being a member. We hope that we have served you well. Depending on how long you've been a member, you've got several hundred hours tucked away just in case of a lawsuit. Now, you do the math. $250, $300 an hour times 60, and those hours increase for your first 5 years, you max out at 300 hours. That's a nice nest egg tucked away just in case of a lawsuit. And it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Family domestic services, this is the only waiting period, 90 days, and you have access to an attorney if you have uncontested divorce, name change, separation, or adoption. Your attorney fees are covered. That's huge. One of our members here in San Antonio saved $7,000 adopting her grandchild. Again, 90 days of waiting, and then your attorney fees are covered. Use this document uploader to submit all of your documents. If you have a traffic ticket, you submit it right here. Takes a picture, it's automatically uploaded to your law firm. An attorney will call and consult with you, not fix the ticket. They will work with you to keep the points off of your record so that your insurance premiums don't increase. If you have a traffic court date, an attorney will go with you or for you. Our objective, ladies and gentlemen, is to save you time and money, not having to take time off of work to deal with legal and identity theft issues. This is one of my favorite features here. The emergency access. If you or a family member gets into a car accident, you have 24-hour access to an attorney before you call your insurance company. If you're questioned, detained, or arrested, God forbid, you have access to an attorney to make sure your Miranda right is exercised here. We have the right to remain silent. We have the right to call an attorney. But who do we call when law firms are shut down? LegalShield members have 24-hour access. You get your will done here. This is included. Your will, your living will, your financial power of attorney, your healthcare power of attorney. Press this button and start the questionnaire on that document. It's submitted to your law firm. In 7 to 10 working days, you'll have your affairs in order after you get it notarized at the bank. It's one for you and one for your spouse. Now, if it needs to be updated, you can do that once a year at no extra charge. That's a $500 value for one of the wills. So for the both of you, it's $1,000 value, ladies and gentlemen, for you to get your affairs in order. 25% members only discount. Anything that falls outside of what I've talked about so far, which is all covered in your monthly premium. DUI, DWI, God forbid that happens, but bad things happen to good people. Contested divorce, contested adoption. You still have your firm in your hand. So you press a button and you get an attorney and you'll never pay full price. For you law officers at Guadalupe County, thank you for serving our community. You have access to the law officer's legal plan. Many of you already have that plan. And if you go to the website, there's very detailed information there for you. Who's covered under our legal plan? You, your spouse or domestic partner, your never married children under 26 who are living at home, or full-time college students, wherever they are in the U.S. Dependent children for whom you happen to be the legal guardian of under the age of 18 are covered on your plan. And if you have physically or mentally disabled children, they're covered for the life of your plan as long as they live in your residence. What I love about that is that it doesn't matter how many people fit into those categories, you pay one flat monthly fee. Identity theft, one of the hugest problems that we all face. We've all been named in data breaches. So LegalShield partnered with IDShield, and now you have someone to watch your good name. Criminals don't want our money anymore. They want our identity. You get another app to download to your phone. You can see your credit score here. I wish that was my credit score. And you have IDShield support. You get monitoring and alerts. Just look, everything that they monitor about you. Not just your bank account, not just your credit cards. Matter of fact, they're doing a great job of that. But who's watching your social security number, your passport, your driver's license, your medical insurance, up to 10 email addresses, the dark web, social media. Our kids are on social media. I'm on social media, and I get crazy people in my inbox all the time. So listen, we're going to monitor everything about you. You get alerts here. Okay, those red alerts. My email has been floating around in the dark web for a while now. I get alerts on a regular basis. I press this button and get support on the line. They advise me what I need to do, and I get that done. The good thing about it is if identity theft can be caught early, again, it can save a lot of damage being done to your good name. If you become the victim of identity theft, you have comprehensive restoration, $1 million protection policy, and licensed investigators to do whatever it takes, however long it takes, to restore your good name. Now, who's covered under your IDShield? You, your spouse or domestic partner, and up to 10 dependent children under the age of 26. So that's 12 people if you have that many kids, like my mother did. My mother had 10 kids, covered for one flat monthly fee. So it's huge. Now, here are your premiums. For a family, the legal and IDShield plan, less or a little over $1 a day for the bundle, okay? If it's just you, it's less than $1 a day. And law officers plan, it's a little over $1 a day for you and your family, a little over $1 a day if you're just an individual. Now, how do you look past those premiums and see the value in protecting your family? Because you have member perks. Member perks, we have partnered with over 400 companies and vendors that give us discounts on a regular basis. If you're buying a car, check our auto buying program. We save $2,500 on our new car. If you're fixing a car, my husband's a mechanic. He saves money regularly on buying automotive parts. If you're going to the movies, you can save 30% on your movie tickets when they open up again. Your cell phone, some of your cell phone carriers are here. You can save money. Best Buy is here. We bought a big screen TV and saved $400. When we travel, when we could travel, up to 60% sometimes on our hotel room. So ladies and gentlemen, you can save so much money here using your member perks that it outweighs the money that you're paying to protect your family. So remember, it's self-pay, bank account preferred, but if you have to use a credit card, you can. It's portable, no contracts, no claim forms. Enroll online at your website. Call me if you have questions. I look forward to helping you with anything that you need help on, and we look forward to serving you as a member. Everybody take care, and God bless.